Пока идет запись, и пока я перевожу
Такого нету,
без яких
понимаете?
би то не було, без попередніх умов, і все.
Такого нету, понимаете?
Без попередніх умов, і все. Без яких би то не було попередніх умов, да? Так і здесь. Дивись, без яких би то ні було попередніх умов. Єбануться, понимаете?
Yeah, it is. I read the script 5 years ago and was moved when I first read it because I hadn't known anything about aid relief or really much about these things in the world. And at that time the film was postponed, and I then really just wanted to learn, so I started to travel and ended up traveling to a lot of these countries, and then the film was brought back, and by the time we did it, I had met refugees, and I had spent time with field workers and different aid workers and doctors, and had such a respect for them and admiration and love, and that I was very nervous to shoot the film when we finally got around to it, because I wanted to do it right for them, and I'm still nervous. But yeah, certainly this film really does deal with, it deals with family and love and relationships between a man and a woman and her children and all those things, but also on a real...
Así que corre, 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 corazón.
Is this the toughest acting job you ever had to do, to pretend to be attracted to Jude Law?
Yeah, you know, it's really tough. It's really tough. It was hard. I earned my money on this one. I don't think I would. I'm pretty a private person. I don't think that I really, I mean, even now in my home, I love to open my home to my family and friends, but I'm a little bit leery of like who I just sort of the random person to come over, you know?
Yeah.
I did on this film for a second. It was the only time I had ever done it, and I don't think, and the streets were sort of locked off, you know? So I don't think I would ever do it for real, because it's scary.
Has the Batman evolved? Is this the same Batman we saw in the last movie?
No, he's evolved. You know, this is a more mature Bruce Wayne. This is a Batman who absolutely is still warring with himself, but it's somebody who has come to have power and is now dealing with the burden of responsibility of that power.
Was it easy to get the voice back?
Yeah, it's like riding a bike with that. You know, the first one, yeah, I had to really kind of practice it, but by the second time, I just bang, it just happens. I mean, it's still, I mean, look, we were still primarily doing night shoots, but that's a Chris Nolan question more. The bigger the smile on his face. You know, he's a masochist, he's a sadist, he's a masochist. He's somebody who just loves destruction and wants Batman to turn and let his shadow side overwhelm his more altruistic side, which is a constant battle that Batman is having with himself anyway.
And can you talk about your decision to actually go out on top of the Sears Tower, you know, when it could have easily been stunt?
No, I was decided like that. I heard my stunt double Buster saying, oh, he was about to go up to the Sears Tower. I was actually at that time locked on the side of a van about to do this stunt, and I turned and I heard him and I said, there's no way that you're doing that. You know, sorry, buddy. You know, look, he can go jumping off.
You think overall what's the problem? Why haven't those in positions of power done more?
I don't know. They've certainly taken their eye off the ball. It's certainly illuminated the actual event, the storm itself, that there is if I'm going to be polite about it, a portion of our society that is being undervalued and still being undervalued. If this be the case, you know, where we got to hit it at a grassroots level, so be it. I mean, this is where we Americans are great, but sometimes it takes us. That's right. Well, I met this wonderful man. He was probably early 70s, I think, and he told me the story of how he did everything right. He worked a job his entire life. He saved money. He bought a house for his family. He raised his kids in that house. He sent his kids to school, and they've since graduated. And now it's all been wiped out. It's all been taken away, and he has nothing to leave for them now. And he has nowhere, you know, he's living in a trailer. And his family's spread out across the U.S. And he said, this is what he kept, or this is what stuck in my head, is I did everything right.
Добрый вечер. В эфире телекомпании Ника ТВ новости. В материалах службы информации нашего телеканала рассказ о главных событиях, произошедших в Калуге области сегодня, во вторник, 17 июня.
Mike's a principled, authentic conservative. Mike Huckabee wants to put the IRS out of business. Mike Huckabee's a lifelong hunter who'll protect our Second Amendment rights.
Akra pra pde makma ni to kamak masmara pakamara basma kara barana basma barakna. To any English speaking infidels watching this, I said I'd release a video for the 6th anniversary, and I'm a man of my words. If you think this is a fake, you're completely crazy. Probably one of those crazy conspiracy theorists your President Bush warns you about. You can't fake videos. Forget all this nonsense about corruption. Corruption is impossible.
На Івано-Франківщині з'явився ще один університет – Західноукраїнський економіко-правничий.
Yo te prefiero fuera de foco, inalcanzable. Yo te prefiero irreversible, casi intocable. Tus ropas caen lentamente. Soy un espía, un espectador, y el ventilador desgarrándote. Sé que te excita pensar
hasta dónde llegaré.
Es difícil de creer.
Es difícil de creer.
Creo que nunca lo podré saber. Solo así, yo te veré a través de mi persiana americana.
Esto es Haga por mí.
Tú eres una joven agradable en el instante previo. Es como un desgaste, una necesidad, más que un deseo. Estamos al borde de la cornisa, casi a punto de caer. No sientas miedo, sigue sonriendo. Sé que te excita pensar
hasta dónde llegaré.
Es difícil de creer.
Es difícil de creer.
Creo que nunca lo podré saber. Solo así, yo te veré a través de mi persiana americana.
Cuéntame qué harás después que estrene su cuerpo. Cuando mire tu traviesa curiosidad. Cuando memorices todos sus recovecos y decidas otra vez regresar. Ya no estaré aquí en el mismo lugar. Si él tiene más que un par de dedos de frente y descubres que no se lava bien los dientes, si te quita los pocos centavos que tienes y luego te deja solo tal como quieres, sé que volverá a ser el día en que yo te haga trizas sin almohadas para llorar. Pero si te has
I got in 2 professors.
Stelle mir die Frage, wenn Ohren auf den Tisch legt in meine Wörter, bitte. Es gibt im Moment diese Mannschaft, wo einige Spieler vergessen, ihnen Profi, was sie sind. Ich lese nicht sehr viele Zeitungen, aber ich habe gehört, viele Situationen. Erstens, wir haben nicht offensiv gespielt. Es gibt keine deutsche Mannschaft, spielt offensiv oder dynamisch offensiv. Letztes Spiel hatten wir im Platz 3 Spitzen. Elber, Janka und Ziegler. Wir müssen nicht vergessen Ziegler. Ziegler ist eine Spitze mehr Mehmet und mehr Basler. Ist klar, diese Wörter, ist möglich, verstehe, was ich habe gesagt. Dann, offensiv. Offensiv ist, wie machen wir im Platz. Zweite. Ich habe erklärt, mit diesen 2 Spielern, nach Dortmund brauche vielleicht Halbzeit der Pause. Ich habe auch andere Mannschaften gesehen in Europa, nach diesem Mittwoch. Ich habe gesehen auch 2 Tage de Training. Ein Trainer ist ein Idiot. Ein Trainer sieht, was passiert im Platz. Es gibt Spieler wie 2 oder 3, diese Spieler waren schwach wie eine Flasche leer. Haben Sie gesehen Mittwoch? Welche Mannschaft hat gespielt Mittwoch? Hat gespielt Mehmet, oder hat gespielt Balder, oder hat gespielt Trapattoni? Diese Spieler beklagen mehr als Spiel. Haben keine Mut an Worten. Aber ich weiß, was denken über diese Spieler. Weil wir haben gesehen, viele Male zum Spiel. Strunz ist 2 Jahre hier, hat gespielt, sein Spiel. Ist immer verletzt. Was erlaubt Strunz? Letzte Jahre Meister geworden mit Amann, Nerlinger. Diese Spieler waren Spieler. Er war Meister geworden. Ist immer verletzt. Hat gespielt 25 Spiele in dieser Mannschaft, in diesem Verein. Einer ist Mario, einer ist andere Mehmet. Strunz, ich spreche nicht, hat gespielt nur 25% des Spiels. Ich habe fertig. Wenn ihr nicht klar fragen, ich kann Worte wiederholen.
I hear that you settled down, that you found your girl and you married now. I heard that your dreams came true. Yes, she gave you things I didn't give to you. Oh, then why are you so shy and like you hold back on high from life? I hate to be not but of the blue.
Lucha.